MLB On Deck podcast presented by LineStar, your top MLB player prop bets for today, plus our home run calls of the day. All of our picks available on Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, Sleeper, Chalkboard, or wherever you place your bets. But if you use those apps, use the promo code LineStar when you download them, and you'll get up to $100 of your first deposit matched. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I am Shannon Sommerville. We've got some great picks for you guys today, although I feel like the start of this show, the theme song for me at least, needs to be the song from Frozen, because I am ice cold in my prop bets, Tyler. I do not know what's going on. I feel like in general there's been a lot of hitters who have gotten off to a slow start, so that might be why. But nonetheless, I got some redeeming to do on this Wednesday. We're snapping the cold streak today. I'm calling it today. I went extra hard in my research. I'm feeling good, so I'm going to not let the team down anymore, I promise. Been holding us back a little bit. Sorry about that. My picks have not been on point lately. We're going to get back after it, though. Yeah, last season, though. Don't doubt me, though, because last season, 67% on this show. So we're going to get after it here. We're using the Props AI tool to help us find the best value in the prop market. LineStarApp.com is where you could find that, and it'll it's got all the best tools ever. As you guys know, when my home run calls, love using the matchup tool as well. So check out LineStarApp.com whenever you have a second. And if you could do us a huge favor right now, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment below. A comment also enters you into our contest, whereby if we go 2 for 2 on our prop bets, one randomly selected commenter will win $50. If we happen to also get both of our home run calls correct and our prop bets, we'll give out $100 to a randomly selected commenter. You got to be in it to win it. And all you need to do is make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. You're in it to win it. Let's also hear where you're headed tonight, either in the dinger department, home run calls, or in prop bets. So let's get after it here today. Tyler, where are you headed for your prop bet?
I'm going to go with Christian Javier over 4.5 Ks. It's minus 140 in sportsbooks. Our LineStar projection 6. Consensus is at 4.9. This is a guy that had a 33% K rate in 2022. That dropped to 23 last year. He had a real rough outing. His first outing in 2024 was 26% K rate. I think most likely his K rate is somewhere in between those two seasons here. And he's faced Toronto twice in his career, both times been over. So I like the spot for Javier to go over 4.5. I think that line is just a little bit low. I also do like the over 15.5 outs. That's at like plus 100. I just didn't go with that one because LineStar isn't totally agreeing with me on that one today. They have him at 14.9.
Yeah, I feel like when you look at the Toronto lineup as a whole, and some of those hitters have a pretty high strikeout rate, so not a bad spot here for Christian Javier to go over that strikeout number at 4.5 right now. For mine, I'm going to a hitter who also, like me in the props department, has had a slow start to the season, but he's turning it around today. We're turning it around today. Nolan Jones over 0.5 bases. Jones has gotten a hit in just 2 of 6 games. Averages 0.083. I get it. He's off to a slow start, but this is a lefty bat that had a 314 average against left-handed pitching last year. He had much better splits versus lefties in general, and today he gets to face Chicago Cubs southpaw Luke Little, who's also a relief pitcher, so this is kind of a bullpen situation for Chicago. I just love the caliber of hitter we're getting for a 0.5 bases line. And this is also a guy batting third in the order. He's got the talent. We know it's there. He's just off to a slow start. No big deal. He's got a great matchup today going up against the lefty. And then I'm pretty confident in whoever the Chicago Cubs trot out there in relief that he can get to whoever is after Little. What do you think?
I like it. I told you that I already bet Nolan Jones for an RBI, which was at like plus 245. So I definitely like the spot. Slightly concerned there's a PPD here just because of the cold temperatures. And they've already postponed the Chicago White Sox game. So a little worried there. But outside of that, I like the Nolan Jones spot.
Glad you brought that up because I do have a bonus kind of a backup situation. Now, this is more geared towards if you guys are playing on Underdog Fantasy or any of the pick'em sites. Mookie Betts over 1.5 bases. That's minus 150 in the sports book. So the value you're getting on the pick'em sites where the payout doesn't change regardless of the odds there. Betts has gone over this in 7 of 8 games this season. And today he's going up against Giants righty Kyle Harrison, who just gave up 2 home runs to the Padres. And then last season, when you look at Betts, his ISO was 329 versus right-handed pitching. And that's actually the highest among any hitter on the slate for tonight. So he's in a great spot. He's been on fire. His ISO this season, Tyler, is 667. Keep in mind, like a good ISO is around like 220. So he's been on fire. Doesn't chase bad pitches. His chase rate is actually the lowest in baseball right now. So his plate discipline is there, and he will wait for his pitch and absolutely mash. Got to ride the heater with this one and Mookie Betts. So it's minus 150. I'll take that on Underdog Fantasy all day. What do you think? I know you don't like the Dodgers. I mean, that's a little bit of a loaded question for you.
Betts is just playing so insanely well right now. He leads the MLB in like so many different categories. He's almost a free square here. I'm honestly surprised that Underdog has it at minus 150 and has it on their
yeah, it might not be there too much longer on that one, but also in a great spot to possibly hit a dinger tonight when I looked at all the weather conditions. Now, we've been focusing on like the later games to give you guys enough time to be able to hop on our picks. So that's probably one of the better atmospheres if you're going home run call as well. He might be a good candidate for that. Now, speaking of home run calls, that's coming up here on the show. But before we get to it, just a reminder for our picks today. We're going Christian Javier over 4.5 strikeouts, Nolan Jones over 0.5 bases, and or Mookie Betts over 1.5 bases, just in case that game gets postponed. We got another one in there for you. Again, these picks available, Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks Sleeper, Chalkboard, and use that promo code LineStar for $100 of your deposit match. And do us a favor to make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and you're in it to win it. If we go 3 for 3, one randomly selected commenter will win. Actually, if we go 2 for 2, or 2 out of the 3, one randomly selected commenter will win $50. So now it is time for our home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a dinger on this Wednesday?
Well, you and I are thinking alike. You went with Mookie Betts for a prop. I'm going with Teoscar Hernandez plus 350. He currently has a 53% hard hit rate. He is just crushing the ball. He has a 1.667 slugging and a 460 OPS plus versus lefties. He is crushing lefties while Harrison is allowing a 350 ISO. I really like the spot for Teoscar Hernandez. And Harrison allowed 2.1 home runs per 9 last year, and that's up to 3 per 9 right now this year. So it does not look like his home run issues has gone away. Let's go Teoscar to hit a dinger.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, he has the highest ISO of any hitter on the slate today in terms of exactly versus handedness of the pitcher. He has over a 1,000 OP or ISO right now, which is just insane against lefties. Granted, the sample size is so small right now. However, I love the spot for Teoscar Hernandez. He was a guy you pointed out earlier in the year with best ball that you want to target because now he's at the friendly confines of Dodger Stadium, seeing the ball much better, and it can absolutely mash, especially in that very, very on fire Dodgers lineup. So for my call, though, I'm going to a guy who's kind of had a slower start to the season, but who can absolutely rake. Yordan Alvarez, plus 280 to hit a bomb. He doesn't have a homer yet this season, but this is a guy who last season had a 358 ISO against right-handed pitching. Remember, Alvarez lefty bat. And today going up against righty for the Blue Jays, Chris Bassett, who gave up a 504 slugging to lefty bats back in 2023. Compare that to how he did against right-handed bats, 310 slugging. So Alvarez in a good spot, especially considering the fact that the BVP data versus Bassett specifically, 5 for 15, and 4 of those were home runs, Tyler. So anytime a guy has had a couple dingers against a pitcher, I like to pay extra attention. And so in this one, that was the one that kind of like swayed me to Yordan Alvarez today for a home run. What do you think?
Yeah, I like Yordan. I almost went with him also. So we're thinking alike today, that's for sure.
I think that's a good sign of things to come on the show for today. Hopefully I can shake off my cold streak here on my prop picks. Remember, I was doing okay in the home run calls, but that came to an end. I think I just got to stop picking Yankees for now. I jinx them every single time. I swear I'm done, Tyler. Do you think I will be done? Tyler's like, yeah, you're gonna pick Aaron Judge tomorrow. It's okay.
Hey. Yeah, you'll go to Judge or somebody tomorrow.
We'll see. You'll have to tune into the LineStar YouTube channel to find out. Do us a huge favor again. If you can, just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. It helps us out tremendously in the algorithm, but it also helps you out because if we get 2 of our prop picks right and our home run calls, we'll give out $100. If it's just the 2 out of 3 in the props, we'll still give out $50. We're just trying to give out money to all you guys who've been loyal viewers of the On Deck podcast, and good luck everybody out there. Let's go win some money today, shall we? I think we shall. Maybe get into some DFS as well. What do you think, Tyler? Should I get after it today?
Do it.
Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Good